G'day everybody, it's Matt Dawn from Lawnporn. Get your lawn on. Quick video for you today. I get asked this question very often. What's the difference between a Dethatcher and a Scarifier? So let's get your lawn on.
With renovation season upon us, I get asked this question very often. What's the difference between a Dethatcher and a Scarifier, and how's it going to work with the renovation? Well, we're going to go into it in this video, so sit back, relax and enjoy the information.
They look rather similar. They do similar things, but there is a difference. So the first one we'll look at is the Dethatcher. The thing that you'll notice about a Dethatcher, and it does exactly what it says, it dethatches the lawn, takes out the thatch, and it'll leave some green shoots and some green leaf. The thing about it is that it will have swing blades. And what the swing blades will do is they'll hit the ground, they'll scar up the ground a little bit, but they'll stop at the ground level and then rake through and pull out the thatch, which is the lower part of the canopy. And that opens up the lawn. It's useful for when your thatch has got a little bit excessive, and it's got a little bit excessive here, as you can see. I've just gone over it with a little bit of a low mow with the robotic mower to show you that exposed thatch. And that will rip out the thatch, leave some green leaf. No worries there. Okay, a Scarifier does exactly what it says as well. Scar the ground. And the difference with the Scarifier is it will have similar looking blades. However, they'll be fixed, and what it does, it will go into the ground by a sort of an amount determined by the adjustments that you've got here. I've got mine set to go into the ground by about 4 millimeters, and it'll rip out the thatch that's in that top bit of the layer, plus all the thatch and everything else basically, and not leave you with much after it's done. And after you've sucked up all the clippings and all the thatch and all the debris that you pull out. And basically that is scarification. Now, a lot of higher places will say that they've got a Scarifier. Have a look underneath. If the blades are swinging, it's a Dethatcher, and they've sort of called it the wrong thing. So that happens quite a lot in the higher community there. But a Scarifier goes into the ground. Dethatcher doesn't go into the ground. Dethatcher will remove the thatch but leave some green leaf. The Scarifier, that'll get rid of everything. And that's typically why, when it comes to buffalo lawns, you shouldn't Scarify buffalo lawns. Buffalo lawns only grow on top of the lawn, they spread on top of the lawn. The only thing they've got underneath is roots. So if you use a Scarifier on a buffalo lawn, potentially you could rip away at everything and not have anything left. If there's no green leaf left, then the plant may actually die. So this is why doing renovations on buffalo is basically more difficult, because you've got to worry about that. You've got to leave some green leaf and some of the matter there for the photosynthesis to occur, and make sure that you've got a plant left to regrow and get back into the area and fill out the area. The cool thing about Dethatchers is that you can use it for a renovation, yes, but you're not going to get into that lower ground bit and pull up some of that thatch that's in that top soil of the layer. But the cool thing is that, you know, when you've got different times of the year and you've got a bit of thatch build up, you can use the Dethatcher and still save most of the grass on top, and it will take some, but it won't take all of it, and that will repair rather quickly. With a Scarifier, it's going to take longer to repair because you're kind of removing everything. It just leaves enough rhizomes and roots for lawns like cooch that will spread underneath the ground as well as on top of the ground to come back, given the conditions are correct. So that also comes to sort of the questions I've been getting lately. And today's beautiful, as you can see. Today's like 25 here at Port Augusta. The temperatures for the end of winter have been really quite warm, and the lawn's been growing quite well. You might have seen my previous video where on the 11th of August I dethatched a little bit, but I used a groomer. That's another option for dethatching, by the way. But I wanted to get to the difference between these two, because these two are what's used in renovations. Yes, you probably could get away with doing a renovation now, especially in my area, but really I would leave it till the start of October, because it takes a while for the ground to heat up and really activate the lawn again. And you want very positive growth before you do a full renovation. So that's my recommendation there. I'm going to wait for mine in this area. Both of these machines can be used for renovations. The repair from a dethatch and a low mow will be quicker than a Scarifier and getting rid of all the material. Obviously this is more harsh, being a Scarifier, than the dethatcher. The beauty about the dethatcher, of course, is that you can use it a few times throughout the year just to dethatch your lawn when it gets a little bit too thatchy and still leave some green leaf there. So basically that's the difference. The other thing is as well, like when it comes to lawns that haven't been scarified in quite some time, and every time they've done a renovation they've either low mowed or used a dethatcher and low mowed, that thatch underneath the top of the soil layer there will start to thicken and make it more difficult for air, water and nutrients to get to the ground. So definitely recommend using a Scarifier at least once a year in the springtime when you've got active growth, and you can use your dethatcher other times for a quicker repair. So that's the difference with them. Scarifiers are definitely hard to source and find, especially in the hire market, because they're going into the ground. The process is much more difficult on the machine, so you quite often see dethatchers. There's nothing wrong with that, but if you can get a Scarifier, it certainly is better, because you're getting into that top layer where the thatch is and removing that, and it helps break that up, lets the air, water and nutrients get into the ground a whole lot better. Okay, the repair is a little bit longer, but the benefits of using a Scarifier over a dethatcher, especially in a renovation, really come to the fore in that, because when it grows back, it'll grow back much more healthy and with the ground much better suited to the grass having positive and healthy growth. All right, I hope you got something out of this. Be sure to like, subscribe, it helps me grow and get your lawn on. See you later.